Hello students, welcome to the discussions on Grand Test 2 environment questions of the TSPSC free mock tests which are conducted by our institute Sir UPSC Universe. This is Venkatesh, your faculty for environment. So just like all the previous videos, as I have suggested to you, my objective here is to explain with the basic knowledge of subjects how to answer the tricky questions and also give you the key for the environment questions here. So let's start. Question number 1. Pichavaram mangrove forest is located in which of the following states? Pichavaram, an important mangroves, it is found in the Tamil Nadu region. So you have some of the important things and you can see some of the here matching the following which I have given from the UPSC. Learn these continuous. Ratnagiri mangroves, very important, part of Maharashtra, or Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. Then similarly, Vembanad, part of Kerala. Vembanad, part of Kerala. Then Kundapur, it is part of the Karnataka. So maybe Pichavaram is more important. Ratnagiri is another important, which is part of Maharashtra. Vembanad, you all know Vembanad Lake, Kerala. Similarly, statement number if you talk about statement number 2, lakes, it could be geography or environment, whatever. A bit factual questions, you should know the locations, the ones which are in news. So based on that, if you have answered, you should be able to answer, get the right. The answer is a very difficult question. Only one pair is correct because Kabartar wetland is part of Bihar, Nanda Lake is Goa, Haigam Wetland Conservation Reserve, Jammu and Kashmir, only statement which is right here. Sirpur wetland is part of Madhya Pradesh. Now this is a difficult nature because these are all the important lakes which are in news, just from based on locations. When you don't know such questions, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't have a negative attitude in the exam that I am unable to get the right answers. If it is difficult for you, it is difficult for so many students. Right. Then statement 3, supercritical carbon dioxide. You all know, with respect to the more extent of carbon sequestration, any new technology of carbon dioxide is very important. Supercritical carbon dioxide is an important thing for carbon sequestration, carbon capture and storage. So let us know some facts about it. Is it a fluid state of carbon dioxide? Yes, that is a speciality. It is a fluid, not a gaseous one. Where it is cooled and held? No, it is where it is warmed. So it is warmness is there, not coolness. So that's why statement 1 is wrong. It exhibits properties and behaves like that of a liquid and a gas. Yes, that's a what? Fluid state, as I told you. So only statement 2 is correct. What is the significance? As I told you, it is used in the carbon capture and storage, which is an important environmental task. Right. So such kind of new technologies also might be asked sometimes. Supercritical carbon dioxide. Understand? Supercritical carbon dioxide, it is a fluid state where it is heated, not cooled down. Right. So this is about the environment question about 3. Then question number 4, a very basic question, factual question about the initiative of coalition of coastal cities, which is prepared by an NGO, a very important one, Center for Science and Environment, which looked after the maritime pollution. So it is the Delhi based Center for Science and Environment which has developed for maritime pollution an initiative called Coalition of Coastal Cities. Important factual question, go and understand this. Then this is a applied filter based question about the questions asked in UPSC. Filter feeders, a difficult question. Filter feeders are what? They extract the food particles from the medium such as water and where you are applying. Those are called the filter feeders. Which of the organisms are? All of them. Mussels, clams, oysters and sponges. Answer is D. A bit factual question. Just try to get the knowledge what are mussels, which are the small food particles such as plankton and organic matter, oysters, clams and sponges. Okay, try to understand, learn. Then Consider the following statement with respect to lichens. These are a symbiotic relationship of the organisms which are survive, and one's capacity they have is they do not have roots. They do not have roots. They are like to be found surviving on a surface without soil. This is the speciality. Because of this only, they are very sensitive to air pollution. Whenever you have acid rain, with respect to lichen sensitiveness, you can understand that acid rain is increasing. Yes, that's why such species are called as indicator species. Something they indicate about the environment. Say frogs, they indicate about the speciality of drought. When frogs are moving away from a region, it indicates that water stress is increasing and there is an imminent drought. Why? Because frogs thrive in high humidity areas. That's the environment speciality, indicator species. Similarly, lichens, because of their property of not having roots and able to survive anywhere, they are an indicator species. Very important one, lichens. They can be reproduced even asexually. That is correct as well. That is the thing about lichens. Very important one. Just understand, they are in symbiotic relationship of which organisms? Is it about algae, bacteria, fungus? Go and check. Lichens are a symbiotic relationship of which kind of variety? Go and check that. Right. So then question number 8, slime molds, which are something kind like of a you will find that slime molds, these are some special kind of things which you will find as part of the contaminated things of grains and all. That's the thing. You see this one, molds, contaminated cereals and grain products are not fit for consumption because these molds contain something called as mycotoxin. This is an important one, mycotoxin. Mold contaminated cereals, we will see very common in our public distribution system as well. So with that, what are these characteristics of molds? We have applied this question here. They are pathogenic to plants? No, they are not pathogenic. They can be reproduced by spores. They feed on bacteria, protozoa and other tiny organisms, and their growth is favored by cool, moist, shady conditions. That is why you will find in such things molds. Even on bread you will find such kind of molds. That is the thing about these things. Okay. Then question number 10. If you see this question number 10, very factual question about carbon dioxide. Go and check that. Answer is D. These facts are important because there is so much focus on climate change, on carbon dioxide. Try to get maximum understanding about carbon dioxide, because either it is carbon capture and storage or carbon dioxide, such questions are usually asked. Okay, a very factual question. Go and read that. Then question number 12. Now cheetah, very much in use. Are they regarded as vulnerable by IUCN? All the cheetah species are listed as vulnerable? No. In fact, India, we have got the cheetah species from which part? We got the species from Namibia, not from Asia. Though in Iran we have avoided. Why? In Iran there are less number of species of cheetah. It is already critically endangered there. So with that, it is not vulnerable everywhere. Only selective species are vulnerable. So at least you should know that Asiatic cheetah is critically endangered. That is the reason why we have moved from Iran to Namibia. That is the objective. And unlike other African predators, cheetahs often scavenge. No, they rarely scavenge. They eat it very quickly and abandon their kills once their predators are spotted. And usually, remember, where do cheetahs are found? Cheetahs are naturally found in temperate dry grasslands. See, they are naturally found in grasslands. Had it been like a forest, no, what will happen? Cheetahs are fastest animal. They will hit their head somewhere. That is not the case. They are the dry grasslands. And one special character, they have a black stripe extending from their mouth to the eye. Cheetahs are known for that, having a black stripe extending from the mouth towards the eye. Right? So this is the thing about cheetahs. Right. Then question number 78. Sorry, 108. Sorry, 108. Question number. Which of the following gases is responsible for Bhopal gas tragedy? A very important one, regularly asked. Methyl isocyanate. Methyl isocyanate, Bhopal gas tragedy. That is the thing. It is methyl isocyanate, Bhopal gas tragedy. Right. Similarly, some disaster based questions are there. Flood based questions. If you see this question number 107. Which of the following are causes of floods? So it could be geography or environment here. If you see this question here, causes of floods: inadequate capacity within the banks or river to contain high flows. Definitely yes, that is what a flood. Inadequate capacity. River bank erosion and silting of river beds. Yes. Landslides, you will know that frequently such things are reason for floods in northeast India. Poor natural drainage is also a reason for flood because the water cannot percolate and will go to the river, say like Gujarat. Cyclones and storm surges like Odisha. Answer is all of the above. Right. Along with that, there are some disaster management questions as well are there. Bit factual questions. Go and read them. It is very important. And there are some geographical questions which I have forgot here. You see this question. Question number 111. If you see this question number 111, Telangana, the state received normal rainfall in the years of 17 to 18 to 21 to 22. Okay, you are confusing. We might know, we might not know. It's a factual question. Telangana received 1180.8 millimeters of rainfall, which is 30% lower than the normal rainfall. See, if it is 30% lower normal rainfall, you should have known that this is a drought and this is have been a very important consequences to the lives around us. So definitely 30% lower is not the case. If it is 30% lower, Telangana receives somewhere around say 1500 millimeters of rainfall. Is that the case? Do Telangana receive 150 centimeters of rainfall? No. Our rainfall is very less. It is only around say the average rainfall is around 906 millimeters. That is 90.6 centimeters. This is the average rainfall of Telangana. So it is more, not less. So statement 2 is wrong. And last 3 years, if you remember, this is a very important factual tricky question. You see, the state received normal rainfall in the years of 17-18, 18-19, 19-20, but excess rainfall in the last 2 years. So there was never a drought in the last 5 years. This is an important factual thing which you need to remember. Okay. So this is how you need to remember. Such questions, apply the explanations as well for your exam. I hope you have understood it. With this, we'll sign it off. Okay. We'll see with the remaining questions in the next videos. Thank you for watching.